Y'all know that it's just not you. America is drained as a whole. Like the whole country is running on fumes right now. Wake up tired, go to work tired, go home tired. And it's not because we lazy, it's because the system is actually exhausting us and draining us. Think about it, people are working longer hours just to afford the basic shit. Food, rent, gas, everything's expensive right now. Your money not stretching like it used to, your paycheck not stretching, and it's wearing everybody down. Then everybody get on social media for a dopamine hit to kind of release themselves from the real life and reality. Our brain never actually get a chance to rest. Let's be real, America don't really care about us resting. We glorify hustle culture and then we treat burnout like it's normal. No wonder everybody walking around all tired, aggravated, and don't want to be bothered with. But until the system changes and things get better here, we all are just gonna be continue to be exhausted. Not really think it's gonna go downhill.
So he mentioned unless the system changes, right? Let's pick up where he left off there. Ultimately, I think that things have changed, yes. However, do I still think America is still, you can still thrive in America? I think you can. But I think that the way that you have to do it now is it's traditional, but it's not traditional. If I elaborate further, it's traditional in that I think that America is designed for two people to be together. But the only difference now is now both people have to work. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Back in previous generations, one person could work and take care of the whole family. Now the difference is both people have to work, and ultimately you can't have as many kids as you used to be able to have. You used to be able to have 20 kids living off of one person's income. That's no longer a possibility for the most part, unless you're rich. So the main issue and the main reason that I feel like most people in America feel it so heavy and feel the burden so heavy is simply because most people are single. Most people are taking on the brunt of everything on their own shoulders. And put simply again, the tax system isn't designed for you to really be single and be thriving unless you make an exorbitant amount of money. But then at the same time, you also don't upgrade your lifestyle too much. I would say the sweet spot is if you could make a good amount of money, an absorbent amount of money, 100, 200, starting there, okay, a year, but then also still live on 30% of that. And then let taxes take another 20, 30% of that, and then you can put away the rest, and then you can go stash that away, whatever you make post tax. I'm not a financial advisor, but then you can put that away, and eventually you would just like to have a nest egg somewhere making money, generating on its own, and then you can start to get to that thriving status. But yeah, I mean, it's tougher because things have changed, the system has changed, but the times have changed, and now people have decided not to stay together. So you decide to take everything on your own. And I would agree with that, that possibly the powers that be do want you to be alone, do want you to be single, don't want you to be together. Right? So he might be right about that. But then that's on you to design your life in the way that makes the most sense. And we just have to look at things accurately and then move accordingly. Let's watch that next one.
The country.
I really think it's gonna go downhill from there.
I want to leave the country. I want to leave the country, and I think that everybody thinks that that's crazy. I think everybody thinks that that's fucking crazy. And because, oh my God, how do you leave the country? Number one, I don't even have enough. We don't have enough
I don't think that's crazy. I don't think it's crazy at all. See, it's moving accordingly. You just got to do what makes sense for
money
you.
for like normal bills, right? So like it's like, oh, travel abroad. No, I don't want to travel abroad. I want to leave abroad. I want to leave. I want to leave here and go somewhere else. I keep seeing all these fucking TikToks that are like, oh, I was in Thailand and like look at this fucking doctor's appointment I went to and the fucking hospital looks like a goddamn hotel, and it cost me like $100. I think so much is being kept from us about like what it's like to live in other countries. Either that, not kept from us, we're not doing enough research.
What?
I have 4 kids under the age of 7.
What?
I'm trying to uproot and go. But if I say that to other
4 kids under the age of 7. So now I do think it's crazy. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be hard. 4 kids under the age of 7, and you're trying to move to Thailand. Listen, for me right now, it's what, 5:43. Man, in Thailand, it's probably like uh 11, not 11. It's probably like 3 p.m. for them. Well, I don't know. It's not like 2 hour difference. It's like an 11-hour difference, I believe. So that's a little bit crazy in itself. But then you say that they're hiding what it's like in other countries. You can go watch a vlog right now. Ain't nobody hiding what it's like in other countries. If anything, it's more accessible. I think people used to definitely not know much about what was going on when we talk about on an international level. I think now it's been completely exposed. And there's the reason that you even thought of that and want to do it is because you've been watching other people. What do they call them? Impacts, something like that. But yeah, you've been watching expats, something like that. You've been watching, these people in these other countries, and because that's how you know that their hospital looks like a hotel. You watched it on a blog or something. So there's nobody hiding nothing.
people are like, that's fucking crazy. Like, how you think you can't afford to live here? How are you gonna afford to like up and move? Oh, I don't know. The average cost of moving fucking states is like 10 grand anyway. Don't you think I could get across the seas for 10 grand and find some place? I don't know. Aren't there? I'm crashing out. Isn't there not people that do this as a living? Like they went overseas and they were like, oh, I'm gonna help Americans flee. We're fleeing. Shouldn't we be fleeing? Should we be
I'm glad she's doing these
fleeing at
hand
this
motions because
point?
that's her left hand. I'm glad she did those hand motions because that's her left hand right there. And if you take a look, there's not a ring on that hand.
Flee.
And that's important. And the reason why that's important is because you're trying to take another dude's kids or some dude's kids, plural, and go to freaking Thailand. I wish somebody would try to take my kids to Thailand. She's out her mind. And yeah, she's definitely crashing out. And if I even saw her contemplating that idea, man, we'd be in court that next week. What do you mean you're considering taking my kids to Thailand and staying there and living there? The logistics of that is going to be insane. And I don't think that she's really ready to do that. That's hard. Listen, me by myself, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would feel like even trying to attempt to do an international move. So you with your 4 kids who have fathers or who have a father who's possibly not married to you, because I don't see a ring on your finger. I have seen some people wear it on their right hand, but no, that's just not cool. Let's hope she's done almost.
We're fleeing. Shouldn't we be fleeing? Should we be fleeing at this point?
Clean.
I'm obviously crashing out. I'm obviously, because there has to be, I don't know. I think we were born in America to think, oh, you can't leave America. But like, if you think about like Europe, like, I mean, half of the fucking countries are the size of like, I don't know, like Idaho. I don't fucking know. We should be able to up and go because everything here is completely fucked. Everything here is fucked, bro. Like, it's fucked. It's fucked. And we should be able to,
Who told you that? People are so short-sighted. Who told you things are F?
So if anybody has any clue on how to like plan on how to move your entire family out of the country without it sounding like it's like the most extreme thing ever, let me know, because people flee countries to get better lives, and like now America is the country to be fleeing. We need to be fleeing. here, right? Or we can sit here and wait until we're all actually homeless, which I don't really know. Like, there's something about the game of Monopoly and capitalism with like something about that and all that. I don't have the knowledge to explain it. All I know is that this isn't really gonna work for me at all unless something changes, which it's not gonna change. It's actually gonna get worse. I know that's gonna keep getting worse. So, um, I would like to flee. I would like to flee and be a. I would like to flee this country and be an immigrant to another country. I would like to be saved by another country who knows that America is a absolute fucking shit show. So if anybody agrees with me or like has any information on how to do that, let me know. It's 1:20 in the morning. I'm crashing out about living in America.
Wow. So, I mean, this is the dilemma, and this is probably the root of a lot of our problems. Problems. I remember back in the day when you didn't know something, they would say, go to the library. Then it evolves past that, and then they would say, Google it. Now in 2025, we have Google and AI. And see, this is why I don't even know why she's talking about it because she's not about it. What do you mean you need somebody to help you, give you the instructions to move and do an international move? That's not that hard. I mean, it's hard to actually do it and then take that flight and you got to think about logistically, what are you going to do with your stuff? Are you going to be okay with having less stuff when you get to the place? Because ideally, you're not just going to be able to load up that train or excuse me, that plane like it's a box truck. So it's not that hard. You don't need anybody to give you a plan. If you're really committed, then you can do the research. It's not that hard to do the research. But she's just venting, and that's cool. But at the same time, you're spending energy in all the wrong places because that's a path that you will never take. I'm not a gambling man, but if I had to bet money, that's not even in the realm of possibility for her. I think a judge would tell her like, no. I think she probably can't even leave the state based off of court laws, let alone you trying to go out another country. And even if she did have a husband, good luck trying to sell that to your husband. And because, see, it sounds good, but ultimately, when we're talking about going to other countries, unless you have online income coming in the form of a business, possibly, or a remote job at a company that will allow you to do that, which is very rare, that is a retirement thing. That is not a move my kids while they're 7 type of thing. So, good luck. If that's really what you want to do, you'll find a way. But I highly doubt it. Y'all like the video. Also subscribe if you want to join the Legion. Cash App's link below if you want to buy your boy iced coffee. Tip the channel. And also feel free to join the Patreon if you want to see some more self-improvement content on there. Until then, I'll catch you in the next video.